Welcome, world. Another edition of the Barely Broke Podcast, baby. And I am your boy, your host. You already know, Low Bro, a.k.a. Spider-Man, goddamn, a.k.a. Black, a.k.a. Black Dragon Phoenix X-Ray Zulu. One. And as y'all can see, the rogue gallery just getting bigger and bigger. And I ain't gonna introduce everybody. I can introduce the goddamn, so just know it's Low Pro, you know, first and foremost.
All right, your boy DIV, live and direct, live in full effect. The IV in your veins. All right, we got a good one for you today. Here to entertain, here to educate.
Oh, it's my turn. This is your boy Screwface, Susano. They call me Susano Nova nowadays. No more OMG. Yes, we're going to be a great show today. Like Lofro said, the Rogue Gallery is getting bigger and bigger. And, you know, we're going to have more guests to entertain y'all today. But today, we got our guest right now. We're going to introduce himself.
Bro, how many times you going to say that?
Say what?
It wasn't a good transition to me. I didn't know. I've been drinking.
You know?
Oh my God. All right. Well, hello everybody. My name is Quentin, but you can call me Touch today. My Instagram channel is Touch and Flow. It's my first time on here, and these guys are dope. So thank you guys for having me here.
Hey,
have a good time.
Welcome.
Most deaf.
Yeah. Glad to have you here. All right, I'm gonna take the reins from Spider-Man over here, and I'm gonna just kind of move into who exactly Touch is, you know, and how he got up here, how he got on the pod today, basically. All right, so I'll let him go ahead and I'm gonna let him tell the story about how we first met and how we know each other, because this is like my boy basically that's coming on my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's my nigga. So yeah, I'll let him take it away. So go ahead, man. Go ahead, Touch.
Okay, so I can talk now. I can talk.
Yeah.
All right, but so we train Muay Thai together, and I remember the first time I seen him, like I was like, wow, finally another black dude. This is cool. Every time I spoke to him, it was dope. We always trained great together. And then over time, you know, I'm kind of reserved, so I guess it's more and more myself started to come out. So then I found out he had a podcast, and as it just so happened, I started to start my Instagram page, which is Touch and Flow on Instagram, and the content yeah, check it out because I got some dope stuff coming. And I let him know. I talked to him. I do dance, you know, Latin dance. I love that kind of stuff, and I love doing martial arts as well. And so I was looking to see if I could end up being on a podcast or something like that. And I had already known this guy for probably 6 months before I ever knew he even had a podcast. So
it's kind of crazy how that, you know, that just kind of happened. I swear I'll be telling people, but I guess not. Like I know when I first got there, I was like, yo, I do this. But I think after a while, I didn't mention it to me. But
yeah. So as soon as that came up, he said he'd like to have me on there, and I said, well, shit, yeah, I'd love to be on there, and here we are, you know.
So before you continue on any further, I do got one question. Since y'all met at the mixed martial arts gym, which one of y'all got it? What's that?
It was Muay Thai.
My bad, Muay Thai.
Yeah, you better get it right.
So what's the record between y'all, Dubs and L's? Who up? Who's
basketball, bro?
It's a very fair question.
Everything's a competition, man. Who's up? You gotta know.
I don't know, man.
Ain't no time to be humble now. Go ahead, say it. Go ahead, Touch. Say it.
So look, you guys know how big this dude is, right? So every time I spar him, no matter how good I do, I don't feel like I won because
no time for you.
Let the man talk, yo. You talk. Let the man talk.
It's the truth. I'd have to call it even right now because I don't ever feel like I got the best of him.
Come on.
I'm just sitting on the fence. Get him a t-shirt. He's sitting on the fence. Get him a t-shirt.
But I agree. Because look, when I go against him, he's fast as fuck. I don't think y'all understand this shit. Like, I throw a punch and he's over there. You know what I'm saying? I throw a punch, he's over there. Like, and it's not like if I throw a punch and I miss, there's a chance that his jab is coming at me or a kick is coming my way. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just like I can't just throw punches wild at him. And I'm trying to throw. I see him. I think I can get him. I throw a punch and he's not there no more. So I'm saying trying to fight this dude is not. It's hard to put into winning and losing because
it's hard to put.
You only got so much time.
Nah, man. Somebody is on the mat.
He got me probably by like 40 pounds. Like I can't even.
It don't matter. All I want to know who walked off the mat first.
Who had to be taken off the time ran out, bro. The time ran
who had to be taken off?
That man didn't go fight.
Whether it's by points, whether it's by knockout, whether it's by submission, somebody lost. Somebody lost more than the other.
There's no submission in Muay Thai, man.
Okay, then I guess it's a knockout, and then I guess it's points. Who won?
You know that it's like
who won?
We practicing. We training.
You gotta record a session for this man, so he can come.
That's the only way. Like.
That's the only way. Because we know how we're gonna feel at the end of it.
Somebody had to leave with a bruised ego, and the other one left with their pride intact.
Nah,
that's all I know.
See, and that goes to show you how the type of respect we got for each other and the type of relationship we have when we fight. My ego ain't there when I go against him. I ain't got my ego ain't there. I'm not worried about none of that.
So your jaw's not there is what you're telling me. Your jaw's not there. It's been dislocated after the match. Thank you. You just answered the question. Touch is up. Touch is up. That's all I know.
He's trying to start. See, that's that WWE.
Hey, touch. Hell yeah, man.
That's that manager. Like that's that WWF shit.
Hey, DIV done got touched. Hell yeah, bro. Put that on the shirt. DIV got touched.
I'm glad I got a lot of tea in here.
Yeah.
So Low Pro is about to start the very first Barely Broke fight promotions. So be on the lookout for that right now. This is the first fight in the Barely Broke.
I'm selling tickets.
Look, you just came up with a good topic. You need to have a episode where you explain the difference between martial artists and non-martial artists, like how we think.
There you go.
That's a real thing.
See, and that's the thing. Motherfuckers think this shit is a blood sport. They see blood sport with Jean-Claude Van Damme. They think everything is like, oh, this nigga.
That shit wasn't a documentary.
So y'all ain't hitting splits and punching each other in the nuts. That's not happening.
Nah, nobody has the dexterity to do that during the fight. And if you do, I get hit in the face.
Hell nah, you get kneed in the jaw real quick doing some stupid shit like that, and you deserve it too.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
This is directed towards Touch. Would you ever try to go professional with Muay Thai? And if so, would you ever try and go out and make a transition to MMA since we're on the topic of, martial arts?
Okay, well, going MMA, absolutely not. And pro, I haven't decided. I mean, honestly, because I consider I thought about going at least semi-pro at least. But to be honest, I don't really know what is all expected of like pro Muay Thai. But the bigger answer is it's like you can only do this kind of thing to a certain level for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 29, I'll be 30 next year, and it's like I've been able to maintain my body pretty damn well. But to have a pro career, I'm kind of late for that. You see what I'm saying? The injuries kind of already rack up, and it's like. To go that hard, you got to take the training up even further, and like that wears and tears on you. And for me, I want to have a life where it's a balance of being able to do what I like to do and still being able to live my life. Go for a hike or some shit.
Yeah.
After doing this for 20, I've already been in martial arts for 20 years. So like by the time I've been doing it for 30 years, it's like, all right, at a certain point, my body's gonna tell me like, hey nigga, if you want to keep going up Mount Rushmore and shit, you might need to chill out on this. You know what I'm saying? That there's a balance. So, but MMA, hell nah. That's like the most guaranteed way to end up with some debilitating injury, and then you can't do nothing else. I said it many times.
Throw one wrong kick, and then your whole leg wrapping around the other dude's shin.
Oh man. Yeah. Shit happened to Anderson Silva.
Hold on.
The dude that.
Oh my goofy ass.
The dude that.
Okay, I'm just gonna take.
What happened?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take the headphones off, so that won't happen no more.
That's fine.
Yeah, as long as you
yeah,
can hear us.
there's more than one wrong kick, man. Like, well, actually, because I started training MMA when I was in Japan, back when I was in the Navy, and I stopped because when they started doing certain like neck locks and whatnot on me, like I didn't get injured, but I felt something I never felt before in my life, and my neck was jacked up for like 2 weeks, and I was like, oh hell nah, like it's too easy for that kind of shit to happen. And then next thing you know, you can't walk.
So what's the worst injury you ever personally saw? Like you actually saw while you've been training?
Me? It actually happened to me. It's a funny story. I actually strained a muscle in my ass. No cap. Yeah. Funny as shit. Yep.
I was kicking like that.
Bro, I was like 19 and I was sparring this guy. And I went to throw an axe kick. I don't know if you know that goes up and then straight down. And I guess I didn't stretch enough, but I went to my leg went up and the rest of me came down, nigga. Like I fell flat on my back. And
I was loopy. That's what it was. I thought you was loopy doing the axe kick. You thought you was loopy. You've been watching too much One Piece.
Yeah. It was bad too, because like that injury had me down the longest. Like I spent about a good 3.5 months like not being able to train.
After pulling the muscle in your ass, god damn.
Yeah, I could barely sit either. Like it's your ass, bro. Like it's kind of
one thing I've learned from like playing sports and like doing different stuff like I didn't do it to the degree as you and DIV, but I did take some classes. But once you injure certain muscles, you never realize how much you actually use that one muscle until you actually injure it, and how long it takes for that shit to heal.
Yep.
Like that shit be wild as hell, man.
Back injuries, those are the worst ones right there.
Yo, it was one right, but like I want to say it was like right like below my shoulder blade in my back. Bro, I was like, fuck no, I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing no pull-ups. I ain't going on no fucking runs. I ain't doing shit. This fuck no. Like that shit, fuck that.
You want to know an injury I got from probably 15 years ago that still fucks with me every now and then?
What's that?
And it's in my back. I was training one day. I fucking sneezed. I sneezed. Hardest sneeze I think I've ever did. And I felt something click in my back. My back still ain't ever been the same. Like every now and then, if I cough too hard, this one spot in my back, I think what is called is a subluxated rib, because you know your ribs go around your back too. I think I sneezed so hard, I like wiggled a rib or something back there kind of hard.
I've never heard anybody sneezing hard until like fucking.
What kind of lungs you got, man? Because I don't ever want them, man. The things is too powerful. Hell no.
Yeah.
Go knock out a rib by sneezing. What?
Man, it knocked my fucking self out. Yeah, and I still deal with that. So injuries is just part of the game. You can't get away from it.
Facts.
Yeah, facts. And bouncing back from this is a whole nother.
So how does a martial artist also was it salsa flamingo dance? How does that work? Because I remember back in the day they used to say wrestlers need to take ballet so they can stay limber. Is it like that kind of mindset? Like got stuck in your ears, just something you like?
They say the best dancers are the best fighters too.
You got to think about it. It's just two sides of the same coin, right?
Yeah.
So in martial arts, like if you got an opponent, the two of you are cooperating, but one of you wants to end up dominating. You both agree to be in front of each other for 3 or 5 minutes, and you agree on a set of moves. Like, right, we're not fighting each other, we're not punching each other in the balls. Like, we're cooperating on a certain set of moves, and then you're trying to beat the other guy, right? You're trying to one-up him, hit him where he doesn't want to be hit. Yeah. In dance, it's the opposite. You're cooperating, but one's the leader, one's the follower, and the relationship is such that you can, Wow, it almost sounds like I'm talking about sex because they're kind of the same. I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. That's they need to put a star in that one because all three of them tie in. If you ask me, it's crazy. But like but so like when you dance, and when you're doing martial arts, you have to be coordinated, right? And basically, when you do martial arts, you get coordinated to do a certain set of moves. All it is when you start taking dance, you're doing moves you've never done before. And when you get good at those moves you've never done before, and you're using the same muscles, you're just using different. So when you go back to doing martial arts, it's like, oh, it's a lot easier to do certain things because you've done more reps of that same motion, but for dancing, it overlaps.
Oh, okay, I got something. So let's stick to dancing, right? I've done African dance before, you know what I'm saying? I love it. But it's more like a group shifting type of dance. It's like group dancing. It's not intimate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But what you doing, like the salsa and the dancing with a partner, that's way more intimate. Now, is it hard to like kind of pull back the urges to be like trying to get with the girl that you dancing with or anything like that? Because I know if I get that close, I'll pull it in and I might get a little bit more like it might get hot. Now, does it get hot when you get with me? Does it get hot?
So look, I'm glad you asked, my guy. Because look, like so I don't know if if you guys look on my channel, I have one dance video up currently, and that'll pretty much give you your answer right there. But the truth is, yes, all right, we're talking about humans, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a damn robot, all right? And I'm picky. I only dance with, some of the best looking ones I can find. And everybody who knows me know that's how I dance too. Like I'll dance with everybody, but I'm getting the best choices first, right? But as far as like having to pull yourself back, you don't really have to. It's kind of like you ever seen a fighter come in the gym and they're not cocky, but you can tell they're good. Like they seem calm, they're cool.
Like focus, sharp, laser, like got that laser focus.
Yeah, like you can tell this person's good, and they don't have to be braggadocious about it. It's kind of like that with dance. Once you actually get good at it, first of all, in the middle of a dance floor, if you dance with one chick and you display skill and you display like the skill and you and her both are having fun, guess what? Every other woman is gonna see that. It's on display. So what happens is they'll come to you, and they'll come to you, and they'll pretty much like the way you dance with a woman. You can learn what a woman wants by how she dances.
Hey, I hope y'all. Hey, all y'all out there, I hope y'all taking notes. I hope y'all taking notes.
Daggering. You know what the Jamaicans do? You know when they dance? Like, do you know what that is? When they do like a front flip off of a picnic.
Oh.
Yeah, they do like that onto it. I can do that shit. I can do that shit. I'm good at that. Like,
that shit gets wild.
Like that. You think you could go to a Jamaican club like a shack, like in Kingston, 3 o'clock in the morning, it's sweaty, you can't breathe, and then you think you're gonna be able to perform in that type of environment? Is everybody's glistening from the heat?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like you could do that?
I'm about that life. I get crazy.
That's why
I get crazy. Shit. Look, just because I keep it classy don't mean I don't got a ratchet in the box too. I pull that motherfucker out. Yes, sir. I'm all about that.
Yeah, take a trip to Jamaica.
Yeah,
New York. Go to a Jamaican club in New York.
Hell yeah. But yeah, dance is dope, man. I feel like every man here, every man watching this, y'all need to find some kind of dance that you do with women and just do it, man. It's you get something out of it, man. It's like when you dance, when you interact with these women this way, it's like they remind you that you're a fucking man. It feels good. Like I'm telling you, it's like you feel your inner tiger.
So you said it taps into a primal nature about it. Some carnal, like monster shit within the man. Ancestors is proud of you. The Black Panthers in the tree watching you, like, yeah, that's my grandson right there.
What's that? You do that for Wakanda right there.
Look,
Get that.
And look, everything like you can tell everybody personality on the dance floor. You can tell who's the beta males. Like they always walk up all respectful to the chick. Like, would you like to dance?
Doing one of these deals. Like
I don't do none of that shit. I walk up, I almost look at them like
oh yeah, I'll do all that.
Like you come here now, you
That's all you gotta do. And then they know what time it is. Like, yeah, get your ass over here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's like that. Yeah.
Do it. So, I think we should kind of make a quick transition over here into some topics. You know, has anybody kept up with what's been going on with Mike Tyson? You know, the running he had, and actually the past 2 run-ins that he's had. There was he got into a little issue at a comedy club, and then the dude at the comedy club had a gun, and then you heard about that, Susano?
Yeah, I remember that one. But I don't think the gun wasn't for Tyson; it was for the promoter. But either way, Tyson wasn't too fazed by that one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah,
he decided like,
and you see everybody scattered beside Tyson, and the dude who was there sitting that was next to Tyson. Everybody else running, them two just there chilling like, yo, what's up, man? What's up there? I'm telling you, Tyson's a whole nother animal, man. I can tell you this from back in what, 98 or 97 it was. I saw his highlights. And I was like, yo, I will never fight this man. Never.
Why would you even?
Never.
That never even crossed my mind. Why not? I was like,
yo, I'm telling you, I've seen other boxers. I'm like, yo, I think I can take him, man. He ain't that guy. And when I saw Tyson hitting these people, man, I had no worries, man. I was like, fuck no.
What?
You can see the power with motherfucking Tyson. And to skip to the next one with on the flight, what the dude was just antagonizing Tyson. I was like, hell no, man. I'm surprised the motherfucker didn't end up in the fucking casket. I'm surprised that Tyson
took it easy on him.
And like knocked his whole
Tyson took it easy on him. You know,
wasn't his friend recording them? The guy's friend wasn't his friend recording them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing right there.
I'm telling you, man, I'm convinced motherfuckers do anything for clout, man. I swear to God.
When that's
all that for a drop of clout.
Any fucking thing. And then when shit gets real, they start crying about the shit like a little baby back bitch, man. And I'm tired of this shit.
His friend was talking all the time. His friend was like it's real disingenuous when you hear the friend talk afterwards. He's like, oh, we was just trying to get an autograph and all that, and he hit him or whatever. And the face the dude is making afterwards, like, you really thought, what do you think would happen? Do you think this man would just like pat you on the head and tell you, hey, calm down? You think he would try to talk it out with you the whole, like, you're over here bothering the dude. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Like, dude's not, and that's Mike Tyson of all men, Mike Tyson. You know who that is. You poking the line. That's the same thing as all these other dudes and all these other guys or people that be sticking their hands in animal cages and then getting their shit torn off and turn into Swiss cheese and all that. And then they complain about the animal or the animal gets shot or put down because they're being stupid. That's the same type of mentality they got with that dude and Mike Tyson. You're basically poking the tiger, you're poking the bear. You would never go up and smack a bear. You would never go up and smack a lion. Nope. Don't think that this man.
Hey, don't say that. Don't say that because it's 2022 and motherfuckers will do damn near anything at this point. They will do and damn near anything for a viral video.
I just don't understand. Like my confusion is like, okay, there's no way this guy did this and did not expect to get an ass whooping out of it. That's just where I am. I'm assuming he really thought he was going.
He probably thought that it wasn't gonna happen. He probably thought it just wasn't gonna happen. Some of these
Tyson's not gonna hit me on this screen with all these cameras.
But that's where you miss me. That's where I get lost at because I'm like, I would never.
You come from the same place we come from, and that type of thinking. It's like if you mess with somebody, shit might pop off. But some of these guys, their lives are revolving around the internet. It revolves around a certain type of like environment where nobody's gonna put a hand on me, nobody's gonna hit me, I can talk as crazy as I want. And that dude has probably for him to be comfortable enough to do that on a plane to a random stranger lets me know that he's done it before and he's comfortable doing it. because there's no way somebody who just this is their first time doing that will record it like they recorded it and will keep messing with a celebrity like he did. There's no way this is his first time doing something like that.
Was that guy? Was he a social media influencer or something, or just some random?
I think he was a YouTuber. Weren't there some YouTubers or nah?
I want to say it was a YouTuber too.
See, all right, now that's another thing, right? Now let's say I get big, you know, Touch and Flow, got 100 million followers or whatnot. If I'm doing halfway good as a influencer or whatever, what would possess me to want to get my ass beat to get my following up? I don't have to do that. Like I can make more content. Why do I have to actually risk getting beat down by fucking Mike Tyson for views? Especially if I can't fight. If I can't fight, I know I can't fight.
Because
So
you're
why
a hack.
the fuck with Mike Tyson of all people?
Like,
man, listen, even if I could fight, I still wouldn't touch Mike Tyson.
And I still would.
Niggas who know how to fight still could still barely beat this nigga.
Yeah, the niggas who know how to fight know not to mess with Tyson the
Yeah,
most.
exactly.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
I
I
think
fuck him.
You know what
this
that
could just be a
reminded me
case
of?
of the pranking, all those pranking guys that just be running
Yeah.
around doing pranks. They're probably those set of guys. That's the only ones I can think of that would do
And
something
they gotta
like that.
constantly escalate it every single time.
Exactly. And what better way to escalate it than getting punched by Mike Tyson? Because
I don't think it gets any higher than that.
yeah, this shit could have been on Fear Factor a couple of years ago.
You know
Take
what?
a
I do
punch by
have
Mike
an
Tyson
issue.
or eat some donkey balls.
The issue I got is that nobody stopped that dude. Like they let him mess with Mike Tyson the whole time. Nobody said nothing. No stewardess.
But it was
Nobody
like, hey, yo, chill the fuck out. Nothing.
Yeah, nobody tried to like step in between this man and Mike Tyson and tell him to like, yo, chill out. It was just kind of crazy. And I know people got to be seen. They got to.
I mean, Mike, they had to, because Mike was even telling them to chill out and just relax. And, if the person being antagonized is telling you, to relax, you would think a stewardess or somebody would have came by and just be like, what's the problem going on here? But it shouldn't even got to the point where Tyson had to actually put his hands on him.
I didn't even see anybody else on the plane.
But this also goes into entitlement. Because it was an autograph he wanted from Mike Tyson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this dude just felt so entitled to this autograph because he's seen Mike Tyson on the fucking flight. Again, the mind frame today is just fucking ridiculous. Like, this shit is just like, I'm pretty sure y'all seen it. There will be a chick that's probably like 5'3", and the dude that's like 6'3", got like 80 pounds on her. She's just there cussing him out, talking about this, and this, and trying to get something. And then hitting him and then surprising. Everybody's shocked when the dude like sit your ass the fuck down one time.
Yeah.
Like that same mind frame is what I'm seeing with this dude right here. This whole privileged, entitled bullshit, man. I don't understand. Like, it just don't make no sense to me. You fuck with somebody, more than likely you about to get fucked up.
And you know what's the kicker about that is that they say he threw a water bottle at Mike Tyson before.
I heard that too.
Yeah, they say he threw a water bottle at him. So that's already grounds to get decapitated by this man. Like that's already it. You physically threw something at me, and like that's it. So I think
I promise you, if Tyson had pivoted right, put his back into it a little bit, that dude would have been out. Would have been fucking out.
Yeah. He lucky he did that on a plane. I bet he wouldn't have did that shit on a sidewalk.
Facts.
Would have hit the sidewalk hard. So let's move on to something a little bit lighter, a little bit more lighthearted. Now I know nobody here follows celebrity gossip and all that hardcore anything like that, but your man Kanye got a point out here. He went and bought back Kim K's sex tape friend Ray J and brought back the data and the laptop and the wires inside the bag. It showed her, look, I got all the data inside this bag, and all you gotta do is delete it. And Kim K was so happy. She was crying and she was like, oh, thank you, Kanye. Kanye's like, yeah, I did it for you, but I really did it for the kids. And now everything's good between Kanye and Kim. They're also all good now. And
No, it's not.
It-
Pete
oh,
Davidson still piping her down. Still piping.
Yeah.
I forgot one part. Ray J came out on the internet and said, "Hey, yo, that shit is all a lie. It's all cap. This is a lie. I didn't give Kanye no sex tape, no anything. That shit is just for TV." Like I seen the video. Kanye dead ass walked in there with a bag, suitcase with wires and a laptop and a hard drive, and the lights blinking. She opened up the bag and it's just wires and shit. And he's like, "Yep, the sex tape is here," and you can just delete it. It's just right here, bro. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
You know, I did see that, and then they went at a little TV hug moment, crying over the bullshit.
Oh, you seen it?
I seen it.
Yeah.
So who do
I
y'all think is lying? Before we dive into this, who do y'all think is lying? Ray J or Kanye?
Probably
Yo,
Kanye. Just because Kanye,
based
man,
off what
he
you're
been
telling
kind of
me,
wild, man.
I ain't seen the video, but based off what you're telling me is in that bag, it's got to be Kanye because that's not how data works.
Bro,
That's
it's
not how that
literally
shit
that.
works.
And the hard drive.
Because I'm like, yo, if it's already on the internet, it'll never go away. Like, does he
Exactly.
not know that?
That's what
It's supposed to be a second part that never got released. It's a second part to the video.
Oh yeah, but that makes sense, right? But you guys don't understand the wires and the laptop and the hard drive were all inside the suitcase.
And the keyboard.
and the keyboard.
And the keyboard.
It can't because Kanye said he bought it back. So
Some don't add up, man. Some don't add up.
and Kim K was so happy. She was so happy.
Wait. I don't understand. So how did he just know where this one hard drive and this one keyboard that was attached to this secret other half that he just happened to get access to and get that? What?
Ray J.
Some don't add up.
He hit up Randy's little brother.
Yeah,
Yeah. Don't disrespect that man like that.
He met up with Ray J
At the
They
airport.
discussed it, and they got it from the way it got presented. Though it looked like to me, if this was true, Kanye broke into Ray J's house, stole his computer. Cause that's what it looked like. He put it in the Louis Vuitton bag and brought it back.
So nobody
Put it in Louis V, yeah.
He wasn't. He came back and delivered it. So I'm under the assumption Kanye's not lying, and he broke into Ray J's house, stole it.
Hey, listen, if we don't see that second half of the sex tape out on the internet, then we're gonna take his word for it. He got it back.
Kanye did it what he had to do as man. So everything and all the crazy shit Kanye did, whatever last month, 2 months ago, a year, the past 10 years, forget it. Look at that. He redeemed himself by getting that sex tape back. Kanye.
He'll redeem himself by getting a therapist, man. Something like, buddy. Like for real, everybody know this man. He ain't quite all there. Everybody know that he needs some help and he needs some friends that ain't gonna let him make a fool out of himself. But this situation is a big ass question mark for me. I don't know what I don't know what to make out of that. To be honest with you, I don't.
It's not that there's something wrong with Kanye. Is there something wrong with the world? Kanye's sane in a crazy world.
Oh.
Why I feel like he said that.
That's a Kanye.
That is a Kanye.
Did Kanye tell you that?
Nope. I actually got that from the show The Tick.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised if Kanye said it. You could have told me that was a direct from Kanye. I would have believed you.
I would have believed it too. But
I did see a thing with Kim K. I saw a thing with Kim K where her, I guess her little boy was playing with some Roblox thing on a little app, and he ended up coming across some shit where I guess somebody made a joke with her sex tape on it, and that's her kid found that. I did see that, and I'm like, well, that's what you get putting shit out there like that.
Yeah.
I heard about that one too, and yeah, that's the same way how you get famous. That's how you gonna like stay.
Yeah, that's how you got famous.
Yeah, right. I didn't know that. Yeah, I guess I keep the gossip. Well, it's not really gossip, but like I didn't know that her and Paris Hilton were best friends back in the day. Like if you see old videos of Paris like walking on red carpets and walking around with paparazzi, the girl that's with her is Kim Kardashian. Like I never realized that shit.
And she used to, I want to say she used to be Brandy's makeup assistant. at one point.
That's how she got her Ray J.
I think so. That's how they met up first. But I believe she was somebody's assistant first, and then now she blown up and like got a couple $1 billion company and shit. And her dad's a man that's a woman that's wants to be a man again. And her mom's like an alcoholic. Her sister's like this borderline, like wannabe teenager selling underage thing to other girls. I don't know.
Who we talking about? Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, Kylie Jenner, Kim
Oh,
Kardashian.
okay. I was like, wait.
Yeah, he's talking about the whole clan.
I was talking about the clan.
And the sister wants to be famous, sleep with basketball players, but then can't really get famous like Kim. And I don't know, man. Just throw away the whole fucking family, man. Just throw away, hit the reset button. The family's fucked. They rich as fuck.
They Reggie
they are
Bush.
fucked.
Keep it going. They're there too.
You know what? I got a question for all y'all real quick.
What's up?
Shoot.
So let's say you guys really blow the fuck up, right? Let's say all of us really blow up. Has anybody like had a strategy to how to handle fame? Because we just sat here and talked about people who clearly have done a terrible job.
Bro, I'm blowing all my money on cars, rims, chains, fuck a house, man. I'm ready to live in my car, nigga.
That's very, that's
I'm
on
blowing it all, man.
Yeah.
Fuck a 5-year plan. I don't need no goddamn 5-year plan. I'm living today. What if I die tomorrow, man?
Yeah, for a good time, not a long time.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right,
I'll probably fuck shit up for like a good 6 months, and then I'll try like get back into my sensibilities. I'm gonna go ape. I gotta go ape shit. Like I didn't get famous just to like sit home and pray and read the Bible all day. I just can't. I got famous to like you know, go nuts like my heroes did. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. I mean, I just asked that because I was like, you know what? Like, I don't even. How would I handle that? Like, because I feel like honestly, unless you knew me, you wouldn't know. You would just recognize that I'm wearing the nicest clothes you ever seen on a Monday type shit. That's pretty much all you really see. But as far as everything else, I don't know. Like, I can't think of anything extravagant I really want to do other than travel around.
I'm I'm with DIB on this. Like, I want to say I'm gonna be responsible. But there will be a period where I'm just doing the most reckless shit ever. There will be that. That's gonna happen.
I'm gonna buy 3 PS5s all for my house.
That's what you're gonna do when you get famous?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a PS5 in every room. They'll be like, "What you doing now? What you gonna do? You go out, blow all that money in the strip club?" Like, I'm about to blow all this money. It's a motherfucking what's that game called?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Damn, no, not Elden Ring. I want to say Elden Ring. No. What's the other game? No. The other game. No. Either way, I'm blowing money on the games. That's all you need to know.
Fortnite.
That's the one.
I'm buying all the mods, all the add-ons for Fortnite.
I'm buying prisoners, and I'm putting a plug, like duct taping the plug to the back of their head, and I'm having them fight. If I could afford it, I don't need no video games. I have to.
I thought this nigga talking about the Matrix.
I have a fight for me. We ain't gotta play no video games. I'll scream.
Oh God!
Double punch. Like I just yell.
I shouldn't have asked that question. I'm sitting here like, man, I want to buy all the manga I want. Y'all niggas buying human slaves and shit. I'm like, God damn.
Hey, I said gladiators.
You over here talking about human trafficking.
This nigga's a prisoners for one. I said gladiators.
Okay, next topic.
You want your freedom, you gotta fight for your freedom.
Oh God.
Fight for it. All right, let's move on because we got our last topic of the day. Unless anybody got anything you want to throw out there. The baby battery case. My man stays in the news.
Which one?
Anybody? I don't know. Does anybody know the story, or you want me to just go over real?
I don't know. Yeah, spell it out for me.
Yo, listen. This man has just been swinging on everybody lately. So you going to be more specific than that.
He's
literally swinging on everybody at this point. He swung on his own artist. He swung on some other dude that before that. I can't remember that one. Yeah, he's just swinging on everybody. So
he swung to do that at Walmart first. He swung on him first too. The dude he shot at Walmart. Or the dude he shot at Walmart, the one he initially started fighting, he swung on him first too?
That's just what the camera shows. That's just what the camera shows. That ain't nothing real. Just because the camera shows him swinging first don't mean he like the dude didn't start shit. So what?
Right. Well, I don't know. So
I was at Walmart. Self-defense. It's been through the court. He done won. They try to cancel my boy. He ain't got canceled. Fuck all the bullshit. The baby ain't wrong.
I'm not saying he's wrong, but in this story, he kind of sounds like he's wrong a little bit. So he rents out. He rents out a mansion that he gets from the guy, right? The guy has stipulations. There can only be 12 people in the house. So the baby's like, okay. The baby is doing his thing. The guy pulls up to the house. There's 40 motherfuckers there. Not only is there 40 people there, the baby's also shooting a music video. So the dude shows up. He's like, shut this down. Shut this down. Now, I assume if he showed there himself to the baby's music video, he must not know the baby's history and what he just did last week and the week before that. Like, he had to have not known this man. Because I would have sent somebody else. I'm not going to tell the baby nothing. So he shows up. Next thing you know, the baby gets arrested for felony battery. All right. So what I could only deduce is that the guy showed up, said shut it down, and then somebody snuffed him, and then he got stomped out and then tossed out of his own mansion. So,
all right. So let's put this into perspective, right? Let's go back to the first topic we were talking about with the dude that swung on Tyson, how he has to constantly escalate. Baby is kind of in the same predicament. He has 40 of his peoples there. He's already known for swinging on people. He's shooting a music video that's very expensive to shoot because he got to pay for production. He got to pay for all this. Now, the dude who owns the house, he has every right to be there and say what he said. But we're talking about the baby here, and he has an image to uphold nonetheless. So if you come tell him to shut all the shit down and try to throw your weight around by this is my house, this isn't this. It's kind of like kind of expected to happen in my eyes.
Man, it's his house though.
It's his house, but the baby
done paid the rent.
He's paying for all these people. You really think he's gonna take that out?
Hey, this is so
he already broke the stipulations though. He can only have 12.
So at this point, what else he got to lose? What else he got?
I don't know.
His freedom, first and foremost. What the hell?
I don't know.
I don't know who his lawyer is.
I don't think he's gonna win this one.
I want him as my lawyer.
Listen, if the baby wins this one, then yes, that lawyer needs to be the fucking DA of the whole country at this point.
Okay, he's going next to Johnny Cochran in my book. Right?
He might use some Johnny Cochran because this one just seems like it's going against the baby. I mean, you in this man's house, he told you can only have 12 people, you're gonna have more, and then you're gonna beat him up on his own property and then throw him out. That's I don't see how you flipping this one. Like maybe all the others you might be able to.
I just told you, bro. Yes, this is your house. Got it. This is your house. But look, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Right now. You ain't gonna tell me to shut this shit down. You're not gonna tell me to shut this shit down. You're gonna sit on the sidelines until I'm done. Yeah? Especially now. And now you come over here hooping and hollering. Motherfuckers got their cameras out. And they're like, yo, the baby's getting bitched by this dude. They this dude over here bitching the baby out.
I gotta make
it's not gonna go down like that.
But he put himself in that situation though.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Intern.
I'm not arguing that. But I'm not going out like a bitch. You're not telling me shut the shit down.
You know what? Nah, because I honestly, as a black man, I'm so fucking tired of our people acting like this. I ain't never heard of no white celebrities and no Mexicans. I ain't never heard of them do no stupid shit like this. This you said it yourself. Like the man had every right to do what he did. And so like this is what happens when you got babies trying to do grown man shit. Honestly, I don't fucking feel no kind of way for him. I hope he do get the book thrown at his bitch ass because fuck you. You don't get to do what you want to do at my crib, and this is why I advocate everybody need to learn martial arts. So that way, if I step up to you and tell you get the fuck out of my house, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out if you tell me no.
Hey, that's 40. That's 40 dudes, bro. Like you actually well get us knock out the baby's kind of worth the ass one, I guess. If I can walk up
Hey,
like
listen.
get out of here, he's like, yo, fuck
Hitman
you,
did it.
Pop.
You can
Yeah.
too.
Real quick,
Okay.
the second you tell me you gonna tell me you not gonna stop doing what I tell you to stop doing in my fucking crib, I'm breaking your face in.
Bro.
We done talking. You might kill me out. You might kill me afterwards, but I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up more fucked up than anybody could ever fuck anybody up.
Yo.
You might get somebody to shoot me afterwards, but you going down. Like fuck that.
Again, you have every fucking right, but I got 40 of my niggas with me. I just paid for all this shit. It's not getting shut down. It's not.
All of that. You gonna pay for this elbow in your teeth too. You gonna pay for this elbow in your teeth too. I'm not playing none of that shit. Fuck all of that.
It's his house. That's the part I was stuck on. It's his house.
Hey, that's all I'm not saying.
What do you mean?
Dude's not wrong. He's not wrong. Every right, but.
So wait, if 40 niggas just roll up on your house right now.
Baby side, man. You gotta see it from his side too. I'm not shutting this shit down.
No, I don't. I'm a grown man. How about I act like I got some fucking sense if somebody let me rent out their fucking place? How about I do that?
Yes, you're right. He should have, but he didn't.
His name
at that point, he has no more fucks to give.
Yeah, you're a fucking baby. That's why he's the baby.
No more fucks to give. What old boy should have did before he showed up there by himself, called him at least 50 of his people to come over with him.
Nah, that would be good.
Shut this shit down.
If you show it, because then definitely go. Oh, it's a war. I don't think that's a good idea to show it.
Listen,
I would say maybe like 4 people. Hey. 4 people is good. There's 40. This you show up with 4. They can kind of cover you up and pull you out of there, and you guys get back. 3 gotta get back.
Yo, that's still 36.
This is a rich man.
That's a war. That's a straight war. Like
that's still 36 other people y'all go fight.
Huh?
That's still 36.
But I'm saying like they can get you out of there. Like then
when they're getting stomped out by the other 36.
Bro, just grab you after you hit the baby. Someone grab you and you gotta stick your head through the crowd. 4 niggas can do it. Just push through. The niggas in the front, grab their just back of their shirts and just push them niggas through the whole crowd. Hopefully
wait. So was the dude who owned the house white? Or was he black?
I don't know.
No. All I'm gonna say,
if it's a white man,
just call the cops next time.
I was about to say he gonna have that. He gonna have his own gang of 30 rolling up.
If you see there's 40 people up in your house,
you should.
And they doing all this, don't go up in there. And then again, it's your right. You have every right. Again, you have every right to. I would not advise you to do that because
if
the
he
numbers
shot
just
everybody
ain't
in there,
in
he had
your
every right.
favor. And even though you're right, that don't mean you're not gonna get your ass beat. That don't mean that's not gonna happen.
I think calling the cops beforehand might have been a smart idea, but it doesn't sound like we know for sure if he knew that a bunch of crazy shit was going on. So maybe he got a call from a neighbor or something like, "Hey man, there's way more than 12 people in your shit," and maybe he just went to go see what was going on. Maybe he gave him the benefit of the doubt and thought he'd actually act like an adult, but he didn't know that he was dealing with.
He messing with the baby.
But even then, I'm still not going. I see 40 people up in here. I'm not gonna go up in there talking like I could beat all 40 of their asses. Talking about all y'all motherfuckers gonna get the fuck out. Like this is some high school party, and y'all gonna shut this shit down.
I'm rolling in there by my dolo. If it's high school,
just cutting off the music, get the fuck out of my house. All this. Like I'm shutting down a high school party. No.
I think I thought it was the movies. I think I thought it was Footloose.
It's just sad though, like man, like damn, why our people got to be in the news for this stupid shit? That's just stupid.
That in itself is another issue because they look for ratchet stuff to promote. It's not like because there's black people doing amazing stuff all over the place, but the news ain't ever gonna push it to the forefront. The stuff on the internet ain't gonna never push it to the forefront. They just gonna keep pushing the negative stuff because people love the negative stuff. They love the trash. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this in itself, what we're doing here is kind of blogging, talking, podcasting. We talking.
Yeah.
It's kind of in the same vein, and this is what the people want. This is what they want to consume. And black people are very popular. Like and they never not been popular. You know what I'm saying? Black people are like they're like something the world wants to watch. Everybody wants to see what they're doing. They want to see what the trends are. They want to see how they're talking, what the next thing is, and they all get it from the black person. You know what I'm saying? Like they're the ones who like push out creativity to the rest of the world. So they're gonna be hyper focused on it.
You should see the way they copy us in Japan, man. That shit blew my mind, dog.
Yeah, I go in, man.
Oh yeah.
I never. And the crazy shit is they copy like the worst of us. If you ask me, like I remember I seen a little Japanese girl. She had a pants sagging. She had face tattoos. She had a grill and everything, dreads. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
why do they like a Halloween costume, yo?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I saw her all the time too, every weekend.
You know what that's the equivalent to is that and I think that's a real good example. If you look at American style food in other countries, it'll be like a can of hot dogs and ketchup, and it'll be like or American style pizza. It'll be like a pizza with hot dogs on it. It's like what they think American style stuff is. Like it's all like you just look it up on the internet. Look up American style food, and it's a perfect like periscope or view of how the foreigner or the people from other countries see America. And I'm pretty sure it's the same way with how they copy us. They copy the polarizing shit, like the baggy pants and the face tats. And then you go over there, you're like, yo, is this like a Nelly music video or like that or like what am I looking at? So
I'm not gonna lie. I remember I was in Germany one time and I ordered a hamburger. And that shit was actually made out of ham. And I was like, yo, this shit is disgusting. What the fuck is this?
Literally, yes. Yeah, that's the shit. Like,
what? You know, I'm like, no, this shit's nasty.
Yo,
that's called a hamburger.
That was a sausage patty. What are you talking about?
Made of ham. It makes sense. That's perfect. That's made out of ham.
It had ham in it. I'm like, no. It's supposed to be deep.
What should give a piece of ham on a piece of pan?
But have most of us been to other countries at least?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird being black in other countries. Like you see like a big range of reactions to like, oh, I've never seen a black person before. You see that. Then you see the ones that they only seen black people on TV type shit. It's crazy.
Yo,
yeah, and like so when but I was in Afghanistan and there was a guy who he came up to me. He like everybody's American. Everybody around is American. I don't know why you would think anything else, but everybody else that was there, everybody else is white or whatever. He comes up to me. And he's like, "Oh, Sudan," and he's trying to. And I'm like, "What are you saying?" And then he's like, "Sudan." He's nodding his head like Sudan. And my interpreter comes over. And he's like, "Yeah," he's saying that you're from Sudan. And I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm American." He's like, and then he tells me no. Because I'm black. I'm like, nah, bro, there's black people in America.
Yeah.
This nigga like, no. You know American.
You from Sudan.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
like
hilarious.
sure, random Afghani guy. Yeah, you know me better than. Yeah, where's my birth certificate?
They don't have birth certificates over there, man. Them shits will blow away in the desert. They don't have that shit. Oh, was that racist? Oh, I don't know. Fuck.
Nah, that's racist. Like the shit that's on the internet now, shit. That's light one. All right, so let's wrap this up. Final thoughts. Anybody want to go first? I'll go first. I'll
go first. I got it. Final thoughts. Don't fuck with Mike Tyson, man. Then cry about the shit after. Like, that shit was wild. Like. It's not. It really ain't worth medical bills. It ain't worth. If you decide to go to trial after, it's not worth all the costs and everything. Facial reconstruction, surgery, all that shit. It just ain't fucking worth it, man. It doesn't make sense to me to put your life on the line for some shit like that, just so that you could say, "Hey, look at this video of what I did. This stupid shit. I'm wild. I could do this." You could have went skydiving. You could have fucking wrestled the alligator. It would have been much safer. Like, literally just jump on their backs and they can't do shit to you.
It's not even about the thrill, it's about the clout. Nothing about the thriller.
So that's what I'm saying. These people are doing some like extremely stupid shit, crying after the shit, and it makes no fucking sense to me. Kim Kardashian and fucking Kanye, Ray J. I'm still on Team Kanye. That man went over there, and I'm standing by my theory that Kanye broke into Ray J's house, stole the computer, the keyboards,
with all the wires,
the external hard drive.
All the wires like right off the desk. Everything off the desk right into the suitcase.
that's all the data right there.
All the data.
In a Louis bag too. Like, wow.
Oh yeah,
Gotta be a Louis bag.
Yeah.
I'm still on that theory, man. It checks out. I seen the video, fully hoodied out. The man got all the gloves, just got off the fight like he said. He didn't even change clothes, man. That's how you know Kanye still by that Chirac fight, man.
Mm.
The baby, the owner has every right, but you walked yourself into a problem that you could have fully avoided. You could have fully avoided that problem. Like, just call the fucking cops. Call up the producer or somebody, his manager. So I'm pretty sure he had contacts. He had baby renting out house. He got contacts to somebody, man. Somebody who could talk to him or some shit. Or just if you're gonna walk up there, don't go in there hooping and hollering and shit. If you up to something, you find out. Okay, who's the one I rented the house to? Hey, bro, can I talk to you right quick? There's no need for you to go that crazy. Although he has every single right, because that is his house. But this goes back to what I said. You put yourself in a situation which you don't need to be in, and that's what that owner did. But he's still right. The baby's wrong, but he did put himself in a situation he didn't need to be.
Nah, gotcha.
That's my final thoughts.
Kanye. I believe Kanye. He's doing what he has to do to protect his family, and he's doing what he has to do to protect his ex-wife. Kanye, you got all that data. That's hard work. Cutting all that data and then you bring it to your wife. You did what you had to do, and I respect it. And Kim, she was crying. You can't pay for them tears for getting all that data. She cried real tears for that. And you can't tell me that's fake.
Man, fake tears, man. Fake tears.
That man did that, and Kim knows that. She was crying. Don't tell me that I know how the internet works, all right? Them tears is real. The baby, that man, bro, he should have called the cops. I mean, again, you know what? Fuck that. If I was that dude, I would have did the same thing. I'm like, get the fuck out. No. Hey, he called the cops. Call the cops. Don't go in there. He should have never went in there. Forget it. Just let it. Just let the cops deal with it. Mike Tyson, again, like I said, you're poking the bear. You're messing with an animal. I would never mess with a tiger. I would never mess with a chimp. I would never do nothing like that. I would never mess with a flamingo or a goose. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do anything like that. So why would I take on or try to mess with a man like that? Why would I mess with a heavyweight champ of the world? Like, why would I do that? So that man got everything he deserved. The 600-piece biscuit in the soda. He got the whole thing, man. He deserved the whole thing. And yeah, that's it. My final thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
My final thoughts. Mr. Mike Tyson, all I gotta say, man, you should have kept swinging, man. You should have kept swinging. Because you're probably gonna get sued for some kind of BS over it. So you should have just kept swinging, man. That's all I can say on that. On what? Oh yeah. What was the second thing we talked about again?
Kim Kardashian, Ray J, Kanye.
Yeah. Whatever. Kim, you still a hoe. I don't care. And with the baby, honestly, with situations like that, the main lesson I get out of that is make sure you keep some tear gas on you. So if niggas storm your house, you can just throw that shit in there. Problem solved. Clear them jokers out. I mean, you avoid all that. I don't know what kind of repercussions. I don't know what kind of repercussions it's gonna be, but them niggas gonna get out your house.
I'm pretty sure there's illegal drugs and actually no, that sounds racist. Keep going. I'm not even gonna. All right, we're being real. You know, somebody in that house got something illegal on, right? So they're not gonna say nothing about me tossing tear gas in there. I'm not gonna say nothing about what you might have on you. All right, like we have understanding here. So
yep. And then other than that,
who gonna pay for the cleaning after you throw the tear gas in there though? Because that shit don't
hey, man, you know, you pay some of them Latin maid services, they'll come in there, you know, they housekeeping and you know do the thing and all that. But other than that, man, for anybody who has friends that do a podcast, if they invite you, say yes. I mean, I'm glad I did it. I had a lot of fun. So yeah, that's all I got.
All right, my final thoughts. Like everybody else said, don't poke the bear. And that bear is Mike Tyson. That man probably, you know, you remember when Mystical was like, you know, if you see me find the bear, help the bear. That literally applies to Mike Tyson. Help the bear. He don't need that help. So don't go poking that bear, you know. You deserve getting your hand. You deserve every piece of what you got. So, I mean, I heard he's trying to sue. I highly doubt he's going to win anything. Yeah, so just don't mess with Mike Tyson. Kim K, Kanye. I mean, he got wires in that bag. That's kind of solidifies everything for me. That is the main sticking point because that's exactly how you transfer data from the hard drive to the laptop. My man's playing 4D chess. So, and the baby. That young man is a menace. That's all I gotta say. I mean, he is Kane out
but
here.
his songs go hard though. His songs
is
go hard.
He is motherfucking Kane, right? Well, no, Loke Dog. He is Loke Dog. That's who he is. From cause nah. I mean, it's my house. How you gonna punch me in my own house? That part is.
How you gonna come yell at me in your house?
Baby.
Like, I'm sorry, Mr. Baby. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you in my house.
I'm foolish.
Like, nah, it's the baby, Mr. Baby. But listen, I don't mean any harm. I mean, maybe he could have came like that instead from what y'all telling me. You know, if you see 40 niggas in your house, you gotta be like, Mr. Baby, please. I told you 12. This is 40. Mr. Da Baby. Yeah. I told you 12. There's like 50 of you African Americans here. So if you could please just remove yourselves from my premises. Would that have worked better? Probably not. He still would have got punched.
I can't even say yeah.
I don't think that would work.
Nah, I honestly that won't happen.
Yeah,
somebody in the house was like, hit that nigga.
Somebody would do a chair in the bed on.
Now I'm mad. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see where this case goes. Along with the whole Mike Tyson, those two cases. If any case comes of it, it's gonna be interesting to see. But the baby definitely, because he's been out here wreaking havoc and swinging on everybody.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I haven't been wilding.
Oh yeah. All right. With that being said, this has been Belly Broke Podcast, baby. And don't forget to follow Touch and Flow on Instagram first and foremost. Next, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like button, comment. Check us out on IG, Facebook, Snapchat, fucking Venmo, PayPal, all that good shit. All right, send us every single last dollar in your account. And bring the beat in. We out. Hey.
What beat?